Hey there, everyone. It's me, elmoviemaster. So this is another request from Cole. He wanted me to review Jurassic Park, and thank you. I love talking about movies from the '90s, and Jurassic Park is a favorite of mine. This is a movie that I remember seeing when it came out in '93, not in theaters, but when it came out in VHS. And I watched this movie so many times, and I actually feel like watching it again. But if you've never seen Jurassic Park, it's basically about scientists find a way to bring dinosaurs back to life and have them in a theme park. But before they can open the theme park, they need people who are have expertise in dinosaurs to go see the park and they can vouch for it, mostly for the lawyers. So the movie holds up very well. The visual effects still hold up. You can watch this movie and it still feels like we haven't beaten these effects. Because it's funny, you watch some of the other movies in this franchise and the visual effects seem dated. And it's not just the visual effects, it's just that this movie takes place mostly just in the park. Whereas the other sequels thought it needed to be bigger and better, and the newest one is going to have dinosaurs all over the world, and I don't think that's the answer. It's just good writing, and this was when Steven Spielberg was in his A game. He was making some of the best movies um, known to cinema, and it's not just a movie that is entertaining, but it's also a cautionary tale. And life finds a way. So um, I like this movie. It's so entertaining. I think that there's a certain list of movies that can never get replicated, and this is one of them. Back to the Future, E.T., Close Encounters, Jaws, and Jurassic Park. These are movies that you can't replicate to today, even with modern visual effects. And again, it's not because of the visual effects alone. It's because of the time period that it came out. It came out at a time when people had not seen anything like it. Nobody had seen visual effects like this before. So people, when they saw that sequence with the dinosaur, the huge dinosaur, Brontosaurus, I think it was called. I used to know all my dinosaur names. Now I don't remember anything. But when you got to see that dinosaur, it was like actually seeing it for real. Now it's kind of like we've seen this so many times that we just don't care. And it doesn't help that the storyline in a lot of these Jurassic World movies are pretty, you don't, they're forgettable. It's funny because I remember when The Lost World came out, people talked trash about that movie, saying that it was a pretty bad sequel. But when you compare The Lost World to Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, it looks like a masterpiece. The first movie also has some of my favorite sequence with the guy who works as who train not trains but he controls the velociraptors or tries to. Is like a clever girl. I love that sequence where he's trying to hunt and he's being bamboozled by the velociraptor. That was really cool. And then you have Newman. It all went down because of Newman. He was in the computer and he had to get the get the embryos into that little Barbasol can. I love that sequence where he's eating and he goes, "Oh, we got dogs in here! We got dogs in here! See, nobody cares." I love that sequence. But the what's another thing that I really like about Jurassic Park? I'm trying to think. The story has a lot of heart. It's not so much about the dinosaurs. It's actually really about growing as a person because you have Dr. Grant who didn't like kids in the beginning of the movie, and then by the end he realized how much he likes kids. So I like that. That stands out to me more than the dinosaurs, and of course the score by John Williams. Yeah. um, and the sequels got that wrong. The sequels were more about the dinosaurs. They were more about the effects and people getting eaten. And when I think about Jurassic Park, I think more about the characters and how they all relate. That's what stands out to me more about Jurassic Park. So those are my thoughts on this movie. It's a very short little review, but I see your thumbnail and I can see that you like this movie. So with more time, I would give you a more structured review. It's just that I'm very busy most of the time. So I'm just trying to get these videos out to you guys as quickly as possible. I may disappear again for a little while because I just don't have time to do these videos. But anyway, guys, stay safe, and I'll be seeing you sometime soon. Take care. Bye.